Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we're back at the Circa for part 3 on our Circa restaurant series. So the Circa restaurants impressed me so much that I had to do a standalone video for each spot. So right now we're at Circa's Asian restaurant. It's called A East and it's a very creative Asian fusion restaurant. We're really excited to try what they got in store for us. So let's go check it out. Alright, so guys, welcome back to Dan versus World. You know me, Dan, and we also got another Dan right here, and he's going to introduce us to 8E.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel Coughlin, owner operator of 8Es, also owner operator of The Thai, both downtown Las Vegas.
Do you have any recommendations for us here?
So yeah, I think 8Es, what we're pretty much known for, our dumplings are pretty good. The short rib dumpling. Ooh, definitely a top-notch seller. Ginger chicken dumpling, super solid dish. Our #1 seller is brisket fried rice.
Wow, yeah.
Which, again, we slow cook brisket. We make our own barbecue sauce for it. Another one, the lollipop lamb chops, man, are pretty solid. Basically, my wife's Chinese. I've been to China with her to visit her family. On the streets of China, like cumin lamb, super huge dish. I mean, you guys have probably had cumin lamb, so.
Yeah, I've had lamb before. I haven't had that type of lamb.
This one, we made our own cumin dry rub for it, so I think you would enjoy that. For sure. And then too, I'm gonna bring out like a special. We've been working on this Australian picanha wagyu.
Ooh, I love picanha.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that.
So. We've been messing with that. It's not on the menu, but the feedback's been pretty spectacular. I don't know if you're familiar with picanha too.
Yeah.
The sirloin cap.
Yeah, I have. I just had that the other day actually at a Brazilian barbecue restaurant.
Yeah, super popular Brazilian steakhouses. Our distributor got us a really good Australian wagyu.
Wow.
And even not even the highest grade. It's a lower grade, so it's more meaty.
Nice. But
just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, as I was looking over this menu, I see a lot of variety. Would you say that this is like Asian fusion?
If there's a term for it, yeah, maybe Asian fusion. But I'm half Thai. I'm half Irish American.
Nice.
My wife's Chinese.
Okay.
I have my friends are Vietnamese.
Nice. That's me.
Yeah. So yeah, I have like a Vietnamese influence, obviously a Thai influence, it's probably more Chinese-centric because I've just been on a Chinese kick for a couple years. Szechuan style, Chengdu style, so a lot of Szechuan peppercorn. And then also our head chef, Chef Steve, he's half Thai, half Mexican.
Okay,
so he brings another sort of like flavor profile. So I think that's why people are responding pretty well.
Yeah, the menu looks very creative. Can't wait to try it. But one of the things that really caught my eye right here, because you know I'm a big sweet tooth, is the Thai tea creme brulee.
Yeah. So
I love creme brulee and I love boba, so
I think you'll like that. Yeah.
Gonna have to try that one.
Again, I'm not the biggest dessert chef, or I'm mostly in the kitchen. Dessert's it's too scientific for me. I like to mess up a little bit. But yeah, our head chef Steve, we're like, let's come up with a good dessert. We thought custard, creme brulee, and that's what he came up with. It's delicious, man.
Sure.
Szechuan peppercorn chicken wings too.
Okay.
You gotta try that.
You gotta try that.
Yeah. That's a good dry rub too, man. I think you'd respond pretty well.
Alright.
Cool?
Yeah, appreciate it, Dan. Thank you.
Yep.
Alright guys, so we got our food spread right here. We got this salt and Szechuan pepper chicken wings, and we got the lamb chop lollipops here. Now I know why they're called lollipops. These are short rib dumplings and brisket fried rice. Really excited. The spread looks awesome, very aesthetic. Really like the presentation. So without further ado, let's try it out and sample the 80s fusion. Alright, look at the spread we got going on here, guys. Looks amazing. Man, I can't wait to chow down on this. We'll let Leia do the honors first. Which one do you want to do first, Leia?
Let's try dumplings because it's like an appetizer.
Okay, the good choice. We're gonna take one each.
Okay.
These are the short rib dumpling. We heard great things about this. Pan fried. Cheers. Very interesting. It's like a burst of flavor in your mouth. I appreciate that the outer shell is very carby and spongy. It's nice and pan fried, pan seared on the outside, not too crispy. But the sauce is what brings it together. It's like creamy. I want to say like aioli sauce. Almost tastes like tzatziki.
Something like that. It's really good. It kind of ties it in all together.
Yeah.
Really great.
Take a little piece. Show you guys the brisket. Excuse me, the short rib. I've never had short rib in a little dumpling before. Usually it's like chicken or like vegetables. And there's a little kick in here too. There's a little spice.
Yeah, there's like some pepper. This is really good. I like that the dishes are interesting. Like they're not your average dumpling. It's a short rib.
Short rib dumpling.
Short rib. Never had that.
It's three-dimensional.
Yeah, that one's good. Very good appetizer to get here.
You know, Momofuku is Asian fusion too. We're gonna have to duke it out with Momofuku because I have some beef with Momofuku. So far, I'm liking this place already. So these are the pork belly baos.
Pork belly bao. This looks good.
We'll try. This looks like it could be messy, so we're gonna have to take it in one fell swoop. Aesthetically, I've had a lot of pork belly baos before. In my mind, I was expecting like a pork belly bao flavor, but like a kind of like a char siu Chinese flavor to the pork. But surprisingly, there's kind of like a sweet southern barbecue taste to the pork. Am I right?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. I was expecting like a
Sweeter
different,
Asian
sweeter,
sauce.
creamier, but it's more of like a barbecue. Good. Again, another twist on a dish that you wouldn't think it would taste like. It's good.
Yeah, at least it's fusion because the ones that we had at Momofuku, it was advertised as fusion, but it kind of just tastes like a regular bao.
Yeah.
And the baos are nice and spongy too.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Baos are good.
Alright y'all, so they actually just brought this last dish for us. So this is a chef special. I'm not sure if it's on the menu yet, but it is this is Australian picanha wagyu. As a mouthful. So it looks so good that I want to skip all the other dishes and just move on to this. It's a cap. So look at this. Australian cap, no cap. It's nice and fatty.
Wow.
That's nice and tender. We ought to run it back one time.
That was really good.
I'm gonna drown it in this little oil-based sauce that they have.
This is really, really good.
It's really good. Wow. That's little oil-based sauce. No joke. It's like an oil vinaigrette. Little spice in the sauce, but there's definitely like a hint of sweetness. Really adds to the flavor. Also, these herbs just tops it off and gives it that little mincy taste.
This is great. It's good. And you know what? It actually has some fat to it. And I normally don't like that, but for some reason I was able to carve through it. It's really soft and tender. So I ate it all.
I mean, it's wagyu, so Leia usually doesn't like steak, but she'll change her mind for wagyu. Or rare steak. She likes her steak more well done.
Really good.
You can tell it's good because we have all these dishes still in front of us, and I'm still working on this because it just really caught my attention. But you know what? We can't discriminate the other dishes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's cleanse our palate with some brisket fried rice. Apparently, this is a big fan favorite. Everyone talks about this. So let's try it out. Let's see straight from the pot.
Alright.
Cheers.
You know, this tastes more like, I think Dan mentioned something about Mexican flavors. For some reason, I'm getting some sort of like, I don't know if it's the cilantro. This is good.
Yeah, this fried rice is very aromatic. You don't get that, heavy oil taste from the fried rice. It's just very airy. And like Leia said, there's like a Mexican spice to this fried rice.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it. This is delicious. This is good. Again, another dish that they spinned off, like fusion.
Yeah.
Very good.
It almost doesn't even taste like a fully Asian fried rice. It has definitely a Hispanic flair. I think it might be like the translucent white onions and the green onions. It kind of tastes almost like a brisket taco or short rib taco in a fried rice.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Really interesting, really good. Definitely try this if you come here.
Grains of rice are not like soft and squishy. They're kind of like almost toasted. Kind of like in Vietnam we eat like broken dried rice. Kind of tastes almost like that. A little bit. It's like toasted fried rice.
Yeah.
Two dishes we have not tried yet are these Szechuan pepper wings and these lamb chop lollipops. You know, in the beginning we were supposed to do all three restaurants in one video, but I am very glad and I'm very happy that we chose to opt out and do a deep dive into every restaurant, because all the restaurants at the Circa I've been to and all the dishes that I've had so far have been amazing. I'm really trying hard like to be a fair reviewer and find something bad that I have to say about any one of these dishes, and it's getting hard. I mean, you could tell them yourself.
No,
I like all
honestly,
these dishes.
it's true. I think because everyone has been, all of them have such great dishes to showcase that I think it's a good idea to have done it all separately. All are really great.
Let's try these lamb chop lollipops. No Lil Wayne. Alright, cheers.
Good though.
I could definitely taste a different twist to the lamb chops. There's a lot of spices in here, it gives you a little kick. Definitely tastes like a Middle Eastern style lamb chop. And also, the outside is very crusted and seared. Usually I don't like lamb chops because I feel like they're kind of dry, but this one for some reason they're able to sear the outside very well that the inside is nice and juicy. It's very juicy on the inside.
These are dry rub with cumin. These have cumin on it, so that's the main flavor. It's really bold and really good. That gives it that sort
That's
of,
what it is.
I don't know, really unique taste. It's good. Really good flavor. We don't like lamb. These are good. I would eat these. Order these actually, yeah.
It's not like I don't like lamb, but many of the lambs I have tried have not been prepared well. These ones have been. Have so much flavor.
Just by looking at them when they brought them out, they look like a little piece of steak. Like they look really well prepared, so they tasted good too.
Last but not least, these Szechuan pepper wings. Try these out.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so on the menu it says that there's a secret Szechuan rub on here. I don't know what's in the rub. It almost like that there's some turmeric in there, like Indian curry, but when I read Szechuan salt and pepper, I thought it was gonna be very spicy. There is some heat to this, but you get a nice sweet flavor to this. I might be brown sugar on this, but I appreciate that sweet flair in these wings. What do you think?
It's like a very toned down sweetness. It's like a very, I don't know, it doesn't hit you in the face. It's like hot, sweet, a little spicy. This is interesting. All these dishes are very interesting and good.
I've tried about every one of these dishes. No cap. I'm trying very hard to complain. Like I said, I don't like giving out DVW scores of 10 out of 10. Right?
Yeah, that's good.
But
yeah.
I will say that this restaurant has received a DVW score of 10 versus 10. 10 out of 10. No cap. Because it is an Asian fusion restaurant. Again, keep throwing shade at Momo Fuku, but like some Asian restaurants that I've been to that have been fusion have like, it's not very creative. Like it'll just have like Asian food and say like Mexican food like tacos and then like Asian dumplings. But this one I feel like all the dishes have been very well thought out. The chef, Dan, he seemed like a very creative dude, and like it really shows in the dishes. All these dishes so far have been very creative. I could definitely say that this is like a fusion establishment for Vegas standards, because Vegas is pricey in general. I don't think that is off the top in terms of priciness. I think it's very fairly priced, so I'm taking that into account too for the DVW score, the creativity, the flavor. I'm very pleased with this place. Have nothing bad to say. DVW score 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend.
Yeah.
What would you give it?
You know, I think I agree with Dan. In terms of fusion, you really have to give this place props for being really innovative with how they're like it just seems every dish is really thought out and it has really good flavors. And everything was really good. No complaint. Like really good.
And Leia usually doesn't like fusion food. She hates like Mexican, Korean fusion food.
Like
So.
I don't.
And you like this, right?
Yeah, because it's hard to put in those flavors. Like some people just won't get it right. You can't. It's hard to mix those flavor profiles, but this was really, really good. And I think it shows that they put a lot of effort.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I'm very happy with this meal.
Yeah,
So
me too.
yeah, guys. Actually, we forgot about the dessert. Oh my god, guys. I'm salivating. Look at this. I love creme brulee. It's one of my favorite desserts. And I love boba and like milk tea in general.
This is a Thai tea. Wait.
Thai tea, yeah, Thai tea.
Thai
this
tea,
is
yes.
well, I just said milk tea because
Yeah.
I don't eat Thai tea that much, but
That looks like a lychee.
and there's a little lychee ball on top right here. You can see. Like I said, that meal, all the food was 10 out of 10. So
Let's see how the dessert fares.
you know, I have to do a creme brulee test every time. You gotta tap it. You hear the tap?
You can't break it. It's good.
That means it's nice and seared. So
Here, do you wanna?
let's go in. Me and Larry are going right ahead and break apart this creme brulee. Let's do it.
Ooh.
Oh. This looks crazy.
Brown.
Yeah, it's not your typical like yellowish vanilla bean inside. It's brown, so
Ready?
let's try it out. Oh.
This tastes like a Thai tea creme brulee. It's so good.
You want lychee?
No.
Yeah, I'm trying
Dude,
it.
how do they do this? Like, I don't know how they do this, honestly. This is really, really good.
The lychee is really good. I don't know what else to say. Like, Leia said it all. I mean, that's all you can say about it. If you like creme brulee, you like Thai tea, very interesting dish. It really just tastes like a creme brulee with like a Thai tea mousse on the inside.
It's yummy. It's
Very yummy,
good.
very yummy. And it's not as sweet as you would think it would be. You would think like it would be very sweet because Thai tea is sweet, but the custard side is just
It's an aftertaste of Thai tea. Like once you have it and put it down, it's like you taste. It's like as if I was drinking a Thai tea, milk tea right now.
yeah. It doesn't kick you in the face with the sweetness, which is good because I don't like my desserts overly sweet.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
It matches the rest of their menu. I like really good.
Very impressed from the food all the way down to the desserts.
Me too.
I mean, with regular creme brulee, top it off with a little strawberry or cherry. They gave it to lychee, the Asian fruit. So as you guys know, this is part 3 of our 3-part Circa restaurant tour. Like I said, we're supposed to do one big video, but all the places impressed me so much I decided to do 3 separate full videos. So if you guys want to see all the other videos, check out this link here to see the other videos or watch some more of our Vegas vlogs. Yeah guys, if you like this video, please like it, comment down below some recommendations for us, and subscribe for more food vlogs. Deuces. As you guys can see behind me, we are at one of Circa's top attractions, which is the Stadium Swim. They have huge screens everywhere for you to watch your favorite sports on the TV while you guys are taking a dip in the pool. Also, as you guys can probably tell, there's drinks served. And yeah guys, of course 21 and over since the whole hotel is 21 and over, but yeah guys, this is the Stadium Swim.